And we're back here live from the 42nd annual Huntsville City Classic here at Huntsville High School in Huntsville, Alabama. Right now, we're final game between Buckhorn and Grissom. Buckhorn is up right now 47-24. Bro, I'm Derek Williams, D-Wood coach here with our guy Lance Gilbert. Lance from Huntsville. And bro, we were just having this conversation. Buckhorn hadn't had a close game yet.
Has not been close all tournament. The guards for Buckhorn are so strong.
Right.
They really had quality play all tournament. It's carried them.
It has.
Easy to say.
Right. And Frederick Derrick is playing really, really good basketball right now. At the end of the third quarter, like I say, scores 47-24. Frederick Derrick has 13 points right now. Been playing extremely well, scoring the ball from all three levels. He's scoring inside, outside. He's knocking down the three-point ball. He's one of the most interesting players in this tournament. I think also I would say he's one of the players that gets the most conversation about who is he in the tournament. What level is he? Is he a college basketball player? All those questions are circling around Frederick Derrick, and all he does is continue to go out here and show and prove.
One thing, he's a winner.
He's a winner.
He's a winner, and his composure may look like he doesn't care,
right?
Because it just is so slow to him.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't get rattled. And so Buckhorn has never been sped up.
Right.
It doesn't matter what different teams that they played during this tournament so far have thrown different defenses. It doesn't bother him at all.
Right. He's just so poised. And like you say, he's not going to wow you with his speed. He's not going to wow you with athleticism. He plays at his own pace. And his pace is my pace. I don't care what the defense is dictating. You're not going to make me speed up, right? And that's a great thing. And to see a player like that under control to do those type of things is only a plus.
You're right. You got a guest.
Oh, man, we got a guest, man. We got the man of the hour here. Huntsville City Schools Athletic Director, Mac Howard. Him and Lance are going to change out, man. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to finish this little recap of day two. He got some news for y'all that we want to get to the people out there right now about some schedule changes for Huntsville City Classic. Starting on tomorrow for day 3, has been a couple of city schedule changes, and athletic director Mac Howard is going to come here and let you guys know, and then we'll finish out after that about telling y'all how things have been going right here in the packed house in Huntsville High at the 42nd annual Huntsville City Classic. And like I mentioned, we got Coach Mac Howard, the athletic director for Huntsville City Schools. Coach, how you doing today?
Man, I'm good, man. Just working and running around.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure everything stays smooth, and so far it's been great, man. We enjoyed it. We had some good basketball. I mean, for the most part, all the games have been pretty competitive.
Right.
That game over in the Oxford just a minute ago, buzzer beater.
Right. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was good. So we've enjoyed it.
Awesome, man. And like I say, man, the crowds here have been immaculate, Coach, to say the least. Like, I don't think it's been less than a packed house at all. And I'm not just talking about for the afternoon sessions. I'm talking about starting yesterday morning. It has been a packed house consistently. Kind of talk about how that is and the job you guys did to get these people in here for this tournament.
Well, I've always said, I'm an old football coach, and I've been coaching football in North Alabama before I stopped coaching, for 17 years. But North Alabama is about basketball.
Right.
Folks around here love basketball. I was talking to a coach yesterday from Georgia. He was here, and he said that over in Atlanta, for tournaments, unless they got one big-time player, they can't get packed houses like this, for a tournament, just a Christmas tournament. But
right.
I tell them here, they come. We have some good players here, some marquee players, but we just got a lot of good teams up here.
Right.
And these folks come out the day after Christmas to watch basketball.
And that is so true.
Man, it's like a Christmas present to themselves. We're going to watch basketball, and they love it, man. And we enjoy it. And ever since I started, working in Huntsville City, I come. I come every year, as a football coach, sit right on the baseline and watch the team. I used to work at Johnson play. I'll be sitting right at the baseline rooting them on.
Right.
That's just how these people are here, man. They just love basketball.
And that's the one thing. That's the reason that we love to come up here. We love to cover North Alabama and Huntsville basketball because it's such a big basketball community, right? Like you say, I'm from Montgomery, and bro, it's hard to get people out to come to a regular game, more so of a tournament. And I was at a great event last week, the City of Jasper Christmas tournament. They had a great event, but the crowds weren't anywhere near what we're having this week.
Yeah, and that's what I tell folks. And 2 years ago, 2 years ago, the first year I did a tournament, we had Baker up here, Baker High School with LeBron.
Yep.
And he showed out.
He did.
But when I talked to Baker's coach, she was like, "Man, I got to get to Huntsville.
Mm.
You know, I love it up here, man. Anytime you want us back in this tournament, I know we might not have LeBron, here, but anytime, I would love to come back. I would love to come back because they want to come playing.
Right.
I get phone calls just starting in January.
Wow.
From coaches from down south saying, "Hey, you got room for me in the tournament?" And, you know, hey, we got to keep the budget tight. You know, we can only get 4 out of town.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Get expensive on you.
Man, get expensive on you. I would like to bring everybody who asked to the tournament. So, you know, we start looking in January, start receiving those calls, and try to make it right, man, because we just love it.
Right. So talk about it. I know you got some schedule changes coming up for tomorrow for day 3. Kind of tell the people out there what those changes are and when they're going to be and where they're going to be.
Definitely. So our director of operations, Dr. Jeffrey Wilson, for the school system, he monitors the weather all the time. He's the one that kind of is involved with when we have to close school and everything. So he called me today and said, "Hey, you know, it's a possibility that we might get some weather in tomorrow, but he said that it won't be till after 8 o'clock. If anything bad happens, it'll be after 8 o'clock tomorrow. Like during the day, we'll just have some rain on and off, maybe light rain, some heavy rain. But if we have any severe weather, it'll be after 8 o'clock. He's not sure, but he said to be safe, let's, you know, why don't we move the tournament up?" And I was like, well, we can do that because, you know, on the last day, it's not as, you know, it's kind of a light day when it comes to as many games that we're playing. So, so what we've done is we have changed the third place game, which is scheduled to play at 2 o'clock tomorrow in the main gym. We're going to play that at 12:30.
Okay.
And that'll be at the same time that we're playing the 5th place game, which was scheduled at 12:30 in the main gym. We're just going to move that to the auxiliary gym.
Okay.
So the 5th place game will be played at 12:30 as normal, but it's going to be in the aux gym.
Gotcha.
And then the 2 o'clock game, we're moving that. That's the 3rd place game. We're going to move that to 12:30 in the main gym. And then we're going to shut down, give the custodians time to clean up and, you know, redo the concession stand. And we're going to play the championship game at 5 in the main gym. So that means, we'll get out of here by, 7:38, maybe 9. Well, 7:30 really.
Right.
If we start at 5, we should get out at 7 unless we have a great game and going over some overtime.
Exactly.
Which would be great too.
We would love that.
Yeah, and then we'll get out of here by then, try to get everybody home.
Awesome.
All right, so we're gonna start the championship game at 5 o'clock. So come on out. Hey, this is not football. If it's raining, hey, we're drying here.
Exactly. And it feels good in here too, Coach.
Good. Right. Yeah. So that's it. It's basketball. We can play in the rain. We play inside.
And that's the thing, though, Coach. Talking about the weather has not been ideal this weekend.
Right.
And it still has been a packed house.
Still packed.
You can look around right now. It's about 12 to 1,500 people in here, if not more.
If not.
Right. And
they're still coming in.
And they're still coming in because we got another game to go. Right. So I just want to commend you on the job that you've done. Commend the city of Huntsville for putting on a great event, allowing us to come in and cover it and be a part of it. And also, man, just how y'all run it. Right. Like I'm impressed with it. It's been great games. And, we're not done yet with this year, but I'm already looking forward to the future.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I got this job 3 years ago, and I'm going to tell you, man, they was like, hey, with this job, you got to run the class. And I talked to Scott Stapler, who was a previous AD, and he said, hey, just hire good people.
Right.
And that's what I did, man. I got great people, a great staff that helps you out. I want to give a shout out to my assistant director, Tim Cole. He's the assistant principal at Grissom High School. And his son plays for Grissom too. So, but he does a great job. He kind of handles all the logistics with the coaches and teams, and that frees me up to do everything else.
Right.
He does the locker rooms. I want to give a shout out to him. And then Clarice Pippin, who is in charge of my hospitality room, she does a great job. I don't have to worry about that. She takes care of that. And then I just want to thank our sponsors, man. All our sponsors out here. That's who makes it happen. That's who makes it happen. Huntsville Sports Commission, TOC, Huntsville Hospital, Martins and Beeson, Papa John's, and Bryant Bank, and Tobias Kelly from State Farm. They do a great job and they help us out, man. And without them, we couldn't put it on.
Right. Right.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, it might look easy, but it's not.
Listen, I know the logistics are never easy, man, but you guys do a great job with it. Coach Mack, thank you. I know you're a busy guy. Thank you for coming to sit with us. give the people in the information about the updated schedule tomorrow, which will be, hey, we will have the fifth place game will be played at 12:30 tomorrow. However, it will be in the auxiliary gym. They've moved the 2 p.m. third place game up to 12:30, which will be played in the main gym. And they have moved the championship game up from 7:30 p.m. up to 5 p.m. right here in the main gym to end out the 42nd annual Huntsville City Classic. Coach Howard, thank you for stepping on with us.
Man. Y'all do a great job also, man.
Appreciate
y'all.
No doubt. Thank you very much, man.
All right.
All right, there it is, man. Coach Mac Howard, that's the athletic director here for Huntsville City Schools, letting you guys know that there has been a schedule change for tomorrow, for day 3. I will give it to you again. Tomorrow's schedule for day 3, the auxiliary gym at 12:30 will be the 5th place game. They've moved it from the main gym to the auxiliary gym for the 5th place game at 12:30. Also, the 2 o'clock game, 3rd place game that was also going to be played in the main gym has been moved from 2 o'clock to 12:30 also. So those 2 games will be played simultaneously, and the championship game has been moved from 7 p.m. up to 5 p.m. in the main gym to end out the Huntsville City Classic. Well, we're going to take a little break right here, man. Appreciate you. It is 58-34 with 2:27 left in the 4th quarter of this first semifinal game. Looks like Buckhorn is headed to the 2024 championship of the Huntsville City Classic. We'll be right back after this message. And we're back here live from the 42nd annual Huntsville City Classic at Huntsville High School, live in Huntsville, Alabama. D. Will, the coach here, iBall Radio, iBallRadio.com, streaming live on the iBall Radio YouTube page, Instagram, and Facebook. And I'm here with my guy, Lance Gilbert, Lance from Huntsville. And, of course, Breezy on the ones and twos as we gear up for the final game of day 2, the semifinal game between the Bob Jones Patriots and the Huntsville High Panthers. Lance, kind of talk to me, man. What are you expecting from this basketball game?
Oh, energy. Nobody's been able to match Huntsville High's energy, and I think that will continue.
Right. And listen, second game of the day for these guys, right? How are they going to come out? How are they going to did they get some rest in between session 1 of the day and session 2, getting ready to go into this game? How are they going to play? I think that's a big dynamic. Can guys get their minds wrapped around playing 2 games in one day?
As we said, the game within the game.
The game within, and the thing about it is, AAU, they do this. However, AAU is not this intense. It doesn't mean as much. Like this,
you don't have this many people in an AAU.
You don't have this many people in an AAU gym.
The fire marshal said you gotta be in a seat or you gotta go. That's where we're at.
And the fire marshal's gonna be mad because ain't nobody getting in no seat because it's not. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not enough seats to go around. No, it's not enough empty seats for all these people that are walking around, man. Because they got, like I said, they got both gyms going, so it's double the capacity due to the extra gym. So if this was just this game, one game, they'll be way over capacity.
So talking about the other gym, I didn't go over there. We got the national anthem about to hit.
All right, y'all. We're gonna have to pause for a second as they do the national anthem. We're back after honoring our country.
God bless America.
God bless America, man. Thankful to be an American. I don't care what you say. It might be difference of opinions, but I'm happy. I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't rather be nowhere else. I can tell you that. But I'm gonna be like this, man. I would not rather be anywhere else in the world, but right here watching high school basketball at the 42nd annual Huntsville City Classic.
Hey, we're getting down to the final 2 tonight. It's been exciting couple of days of basketball,
right?
And the brands of basketball are different. You see the way that a Buckhorn plays. That's very guard heavy. You see just waves and waves of energy that Huntsville plays. It's been fun watching all the different styles.
Right, and like you say, the different styles of play, the different players, the different, like we mentioned earlier, adjustments from coaches, how coaches run their systems, run their offense, run their defense. It's been like, listen, the basketball has been at a very high level here at this tournament, right? And you can't ask for much more for after Christmas tournament with all this excitement, with all that you just mentioned, man. And we're getting ready to get down to the final two as Huntsville High gets ready to take on Bob Jones here at the Huntsville City Classic. Well, Lance, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm about to leave. I'm about to go trek to the back gym, see if I can catch the rest of that Ramsey game. Who are they playing?
Austin.
I want to go. I'm gonna be honest. Ramsey was up 15 at the half. It was 36-21 at the half. So I'm gonna track back there and then come back and check out the rest of this game.
Now tomorrow, the winner of that plays Hazel Green.
Right.
Who would have thought Hazel Green would have made it through the consolation to play for 5th place tomorrow?
And like you say, they won on a last-second shot by Legend Martin, man. He made a great play call by Coach Jeremy Crutcher. He drew up a perfect one from underneath. Legend Martin comes wide open for the layup to win that basketball game, a game that I thought Florence had locked up. And like I say, ended very, very well. And like we just had Coach Mac Howard, athletic director for Huntsville City Schools on, and he stressed that about how many close games there have been. Now, there's been outliers, Buckhorn, Fairfield, that was an outlier. However, most of these games throughout this tournament have been very competitive.
Absolutely.
Well, man, we're going to listen. We'll be back. We will be back, y'all. I promise.
Kudos to the basketball lovers.
Oh, man, listen. We're gonna listen while we're here talking. Breezy, do me a favor, man. They know I look good. Pan the camera around so the folks can see the crowd here in Huntsville, man. I want y'all to see what we're talking about as Breezy pan. Look at this crowd that is in this gym right now. It is every bit of 2,000 plus people inside this gym right now watching high school basketball. And y'all wonder why I call Huntsville the Mecca of high school basketball. Lance, we had controversy, not really controversy, but we went viral. Let's say it like that. We went viral earlier in the summer saying who had the best basketball, Huntsville or Birmingham, right? And I said Birmingham had the best basketball, but I quantified that by saying Huntsville has the best basketball atmosphere. And just look around. Y'all just saw it. We're seeing it on the daily, on the constant, man. So, like I said, we will be back, man. The start of this last semifinal game, the end out day 2 between Huntsville High and Bob Jones is going down right now. We will be back at halftime to give y'all an update on the end of the Ramsey Austin game, and also halftime report here at the Huntsville Bob Jones game for the second
Bob
semifinal.
Jones match the energy.
No. It's not gonna happen. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that on there, man. But like I said, man, we'll be right back up with y'all at halftime of this basketball game. Until then, we out. Peace.